The Green Bay Packers have long been the masters of the second-round wide receiver heist. From Greg Jennings to Jordy Nelson, from Randall Cobb to Davante Adams, this franchise has made a habit of landing game-changing pass catchers without spending a first-round pick. But now, with the 2025 NFL Draft looming, Brian Gutekunst and company are facing a critical decision, one that could define the team's offensive future for years to come. With Christian Watson potentially sidelined for a significant portion of the upcoming season due to a knee injury, the Packers suddenly find themselves in desperate need of another weapon on the outside. The big question: will they finally break tradition and use a first-round pick on a wide receiver, or will they once again roll the dice on a second-round gem? The second-round sweet spot. Will history repeat itself? NFL draft expert Daniel Jeremiah has his eye on several intriguing second-round wideouts who could be available when Green Bay is on the clock at pick number 54. At 54, you're looking for a big play wide receiver, Jeremiah said in a recent press call. Tre Harris is a good all-around receiver at Ole Miss. That's about the range where you're going to see this clump here with Tre Harris from Ole Miss, Jayden Higgins from Iowa State, Jack Bech from TCU. All those guys are big. Let's break down some of the top names that could be in play for the Packers in the second round. Tre Harris, Ole Miss. At nearly 6'2", Harris is a physical, well-rounded receiver with reliable hands and strong route running ability. He showcased his explosiveness in the SEC and has all the makings of an NFL starter. Could he be the next Jordy Nelson? Jayden Higgins, Iowa State. At almost 6'4", Higgins possesses elite size and length, making him a dangerous red zone threat. With Watson's injury leaving a void in the vertical passing game, Higgins could be a natural successor. Jack Bech, TCU, a 6'1", 214-pounder with the ability to play both outside and in the slot, Bech has the versatility to fit well into Matt LaFleur's system. His physicality makes him a viable option in contested catch situations. Jeremiah also pointed to a few other potential day 2 wide receivers, including Torrey Horton, Colorado State, Jalen Noe, Iowa State, and Jalen Royals, Utah State. Torrey Horton is another one from Colorado State who is going to be around that range, he noted. If they wanted to go with a little more of the compact, explosive player in that mix, you look at Jalen Noe from Iowa State, who is really, really explosive. Then Jalen Royals from Utah State, who kind of looks like Randall Cobb. Will the Packers finally break their first-round WR curse? For years, Packers fans have begged the front office to invest a first-round pick in an elite wide receiver. And yet, year after year, Green Bay has opted to go in a different direction. The last time the Packers selected a wide receiver in the first round, that would be 2002 when they took Javon Walker with the 20th overall pick. Since then, they've found success with second-round picks. But is that strategy sustainable in today's NFL? This year, the top of the wide receiver class is loaded with blue-chip talent. Names like Marvin Harrison Jr., Ohio State, Malik Nabers, LSU, and Rome Odunze, Washington, are expected to be off the board within the first 15 picks. But could the Packers target someone like Brian Thomas Jr., LSU, or Adonai Mitchell, Texas, if they're available late in the first round? What happens if Green Bay sticks to the script? If Gutekunst and LaFleur decide to stay true to their second-round philosophy, it means they'll likely address another position in the first round. Perhaps they bolster the offensive line, add a dynamic defensive piece, or even, dare we say, take a quarterback if the right one falls to them. But let's be clear, the pressure is mounting. The Jordan Love era is here, and if the Packers want to give their young quarterback the best chance to succeed, they need to surround him with top-tier talent. Watson and Romeo Doubs have flashed potential, but consistency has been an issue. If Green Bay continues to avoid first-round receivers, they better hope their second-round magic holds up yet again. Final verdict, boom or bust. History says the Packers will wait until the second round to take their guy. But history also suggests that they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to drafting wide receivers. Still, with Watson's injury casting a shadow over the 2025 season, this may be the year Green Bay finally breaks tradition. Packers fans, buckle up. Whether it's in round 1 or round 2, a new pass-catching weapon is on the way. The only question is, will they be the next Davante Adams or just another draft day disappointment?